Max Dowman was only 15 when he made his first team debut, but if Mikel Arteta was allowed to, he would have given him his debut at 14. Some are touting him as a Kaka regen, and some pundits are even comparing him to Lionel Messi.
His highlights reel in that game. It's honestly like you're watching Messi, which is, again, it's not something I should be throwing around because that's too much pressure on a 15-year-old kid, but his ability to run with the ball and run away from defenders, they just can't get...
But just how good is this wonderkid? Let's find out. Arsenal fans have known for a while Max Dowman has been coming. In the second half of the 2024-25 Premier League campaign, an injury-ravaged Arsenal were trailing Liverpool in the title race, and their fans clamoured for his involvement, despite his ineligibility for being too young, only 14 at that point. They truly believed he could turn things around. Such is the talent of the 15-year-old. But now, Arsenal fans aren't the only ones noticing Max Dowman. Coaches, ex-pros, pundits, and even older colleagues have all spoken highly of him. A lot of them are probably trying not to get ahead of themselves, but one man who isn't afraid of saying things as they are is Theo Walcott. The former Arsenal star has made big comparisons, likening Max Dowman to Lionel Messi. Messi is undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever play the game, but even Messi wasn't pulling down these big trees at 15. While Dowman still has a long way to go to emulate a career like Messi's, Walcott believes he has the tools to do it.
He carries the ball the way Messi carries the ball, and that's saying a lot. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Messi. I just think it's how he carries it, how he manipulates his body, and he moves.
Walcott isn't the only one seeing the similarities. Former Arsenal player Perry Groves has also made the comparisons. Messi is known for his ability to keep the ball at his feet, teasing movements and waiting for just the perfect time to destroy his marker. Groves thinks Dowman can do the same thing with his stop-start style of runs.
Said, who would you compare him to? And just tell me what you said.
Well, on the style-wise,
yeah,
very similar to Lionel Messi.
The same sentiment has been echoed by someone who has followed Arsenal for a very long time, a pundit and former Goal.com writer, Charles Watts. He thinks Dowman is an exciting player to watch, another attribute that's synonymous with the former Barcelona star.
His highlights reel in that game. It's honestly like you're watching Messi, which is, again, it's not something I should be throwing around because that's too much pressure on a 15-year-old kid, but his ability to run with the ball and run away from defenders, they just can't get...
And speaking about Barcelona, someone who started dazzling the football world at a young age is Lamine Yamal. He was so good that the coach had no option but to integrate him into the first team. Pundit Simon Jordan thinks we might be witnessing the rise of another Yamal. He says the young man can achieve great things if his development continues on its current upward movement.
Happen as well, yeah.
Yeah, if he continues on his journey and continues to be focused and develop, he is in the sort of talent bracket of people like Lamine Yamal. Wow. That's the level he's at. This kid is a special talent.
And even more importantly, Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal coach, was also full of praise for the 15-year-old.
Yeah, this is special. Obviously, what he's done today against this team, in the time that he had on the pitch, it's something certainly not common to witness for a 15 years old. So we are extremely happy to have him.
As the coach, he is responsible for managing youngsters like Max Dowman, and that includes speaking carefully about him. But the world is a bit more exposed now. You can't keep things under wraps for too long anymore. In the past decade, a 15-year-old footballer would still be learning and growing with sights set on under-18 football. Unless they get closer to the first team, we won't know much about them. However, that's not the case these days. Special talents, no matter their age, already have highlight reels, compilations, and analysis videos. A few even start amassing followers in the football world and become subjects of heated discussions on social media. One of such is Max Dowman. Since he broke into the Arsenal under-18 as a 14-year-old, the whole world could see what a fantastic talent the young man is. Before we explore his style of play and the attributes that make Max Dowman such an exciting talent, perhaps a look at his personal life and football career so far will provide a little more perspective. Max Robert Dowman was born in Chelmsford, Essex on December 31st, 2009. He started his footballing career at a local club called Billericay Town FC before joining Arsenal at the age of 5 in 2015. His talents were evident from the start, and he was promoted to the under-18s in 2023 when he was only 13. Playing years above his age group doesn't seem to faze him. He's continued to perform at the highest level, no matter the level of opponents he's up against. On September 19, 2024, Dowman became the youngest player to score in the Under-19 UEFA Youth League, with a goal against Atalanta at 14. While playing with the Under-18s, Dowman scored 14 goals and assisted 3 others in the last 7 matches of the 2024-25 season. 3 of those goals came against Leicester City, while another 4 were from his famous performance against Reading. Even when he wasn't scoring hat-tricks, he was getting braces or impressing in other areas. Overall, Max got 30 goals and assists in 25 youth games. That same year, he was promoted to the under-20s, becoming the youngest player to feature in the Premier League too. He also began training with the senior team and was primed to play with the senior team in the 2025-26 season. On the international scene, Dowman has featured for England under-16 and under-17 teams. He participated in the 2025 UEFA European Under-17 Championship with electric performances against Italy, the Czech Republic and Belgium. Dowman travelled with the first team for the 2025 pre-season training and participated in games against Newcastle and Villarreal, winning penalties with his driving runs into the box. He got his senior debut on August 23, 2025 against Leeds United, winning another penalty that was converted by Victor Gyökeres. He also became the second youngest player to play in the Premier League at 15 years and 235 days, behind Ethan Nwaneri. So, what does Max Dowman offer? And what's his style of play? Arsenal and English Premier League fans would be familiar with Bukayo Saka being double-marked down the right-hand flank. But if you tuned in to watch Arsenal's demolition of Leeds United, or any of their last 2 pre-season matches featuring Dowman, you might notice opposition teams double-marking someone in the same area. But that person is not Saka. It is 15-year-old Dowman. At 15, he has a long way to go, but great talents command a certain level of respect, and Max is showing the same. Arsenal Academy coach Gustavo Oliveira said, "He plays in Kaka's style. He can write his name. One day, he will play for the England national team and in the Premier League." This is a comparison that many others have drawn, and one that Max has shown over and over again on the pitch.
The fact that the ball is glued to his feet, and even in decision making, he's getting, maybe he was dribbling a little bit too much because things were too easy for him, where he knows exactly when to stop the dribbling, when to pass. His awareness all around is great. His passing, even 1 touch, 2 touches, is very good.
The skillful prodigy played as an attacking midfielder and a traditional number 10 throughout his days with the youth team. He always pops up with incisive passes that show his outstanding technical ability. His marauding runs through the middle are as excellent as it gets. The player is energetic, and when you add that to his impeccable close control, you have a player who can slice open opposition teams with precision. Even when he was used as a right winger for the first team, you could still see him break free from defenders with those runs on the touchline and in the middle. This was how he won 3 penalties in 3 matches, with the opposition having no clue how to stop him, almost like Kaka or Messi.
But he's got this technique that you can't really coach, where he stop, start. So when you're taking someone on and you think you've just gone away from him, then he'll stop, then he'll start, then he stop, then he start.
Dowman is also capable of delivering excellent set pieces. It's no wonder people who know the game are comparing him to Yamal and Kaka. Those who have met Dowman say he's cool-headed, which will help him go far. Even after impressing in a pre-season match, he spoke with Arsenal player Ray Parlour, mentioning how he wants to do more on the pitch. The legendary midfielder had to remind him that he's still young and has time on his side.
And he's more or less saying, do you know what he said to me? He said, well, I could have done a little bit better in certain parts of the game. I went, wait a minute, Max, you're 15 and a half years old. You're playing for Arsenal first team.
Meanwhile, videos and pictures of Max in training are also encouraging. It looks like he's being mentored by the likes of Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard, which can only be a good thing for the lad. Going forward, his family, Mikel Arteta, and the others at Arsenal Football Club will have to continue the good work they've done so far. The club is one of the best places for young talents, and they've shown that with their handling of the youngster. However, his family and management team have also been on their toes to ensure he stays grounded.
Well, you just let him progress in the sense that you just, that group of people will help him along. And in time, if Simon is right and you're right in saying he's a wonder talent.
Arteta admitted this when he said, "It is a big compliment to his family as well. I think they've raised a kid with a level of maturity, stability and hunger that is very difficult to see. And obviously, credit to the academy. Credit to all the coaches involved in that journey. The journey will undoubtedly come with challenges for Max and everyone involved. He just needs to keep developing, and in no time, the young man can write his name alongside greats like Cesc Fabregas, Kaka, and even Lionel Messi. So that's it. What do we think? Is Max Dowman the real deal, or just another overhyped youngster? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.